What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming DraftKings slate for this 8-gamer. So, this is an interesting slate that we already have on our hands. We have a lot of Q tags, as you can tell, a lot of people out, a lot of COVID stuff that we had to watch for, injuries, COVID, so on and so forth. So this is where we're going to have to find value on this slate, and this is more of a slate that I'm probably going to go more stars and scrubs. But let's just dig right into it. But before we begin, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me a ton, as y'all know. And let's dig right into it. So I want to go team by team. Let's start off with New York and Charlotte. This is a pretty straightforward game. I'm only looking at the guys at top. Give me some Julius Randle at 9,600. He should be able to do whatever he wants in this matchup. I'm all over him. I don't think PJ Washington can stand a chance with him. Give me some Julius Randle at the very top. Gordon Hayward, price is too high. Inconsistent as can be, 20, 43, 61, 35. We don't know what we're going to get out of Gordon Hayward. And I'd rather go to some other guys at that price point. RJ Barrett, same thing, inconsistent as can be. Give me some LaMelo Ball, though. LaMelo Ball, 31 minutes, 26 minutes, 24 minutes, 61 points, 40 points, 30 points. This guy deserves a shot in the starting lineup. I'm all over him at this price, 7,000. Give me some LaMelo Ball. And that's pretty much wraps it up on both of these guys. I'd rather get to Randall and Ball on this team, and that's about it. Mitchell Robertson, the price went up. I'm not getting to him. Austin Rivers' price went up. He got a dud, 7.5 points. Devonte Graham is the other guy I want to talk about. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at a buy located like him. The price is slightly up, yes, but I don't mind him whatsoever. Give me some Devonte Graham. Moving on to Memphis and Cleveland. Andre Drummond. I love him at this price point. That's tempting. I'm buying in 9,200 and a great matchup. Give me some Andre Drummond. Joe Val, there's nothing on this team that I like on Memphis. Joe Val, he left the second half basically with COVID-19 protocol. I'm not getting to anybody on Memphis. The minutes are not there for them. I mean, nobody saw more than 30 minutes on this team. I can't do it. So I'm pretty much just fading this whole entire Memphis team. On the Cavs side, if Colin Sexton's out, you can look to a guy like Chetty Osman, who had a bad shooting day, I know. I don't mind going right back to the well with him, though, or Dwayne Dotson. I don't mind either one of those guys. Just be careful with who you pick, because I would only play one of each. And that pretty much wraps it up in this game for me. Milwaukee and Orlando. Agree freak, he should play. It's the back. It's probable he should play. I want to see why he doesn't. On the Bucks side, Middleton and Drew Holiday, their price went up. I'm not getting either one of those guys. Bobby Portis is only seeing time in basically garbage time. I'm not on Bobby Portis. DiVincenzo, Brook Lopez, no goes for me. There's not a lot on this Milwaukee side I want. So I'm pretty much just fading this team overall. If you want to get to some Greek freak, I don't mind it. But I'd rather get to Luka Doncic. On the Orlando side, Vucevic, I like him a ton. Great matchup, great minutes, great pace of game. I'm all over Vooch. Aaron Gordon, I like him now. He's seeing good minutes, 36 minutes, 32 points. Minutes are there, points. Minutes equal points. I like Aaron Gordon. Cole Anthony, he's going to be low owned. I'm telling you, he's going to be very low owned. So, he's seeing good minutes. And basically, if 40 is out, he's still going to have to do it all. Yes, he had a bad couple of games, but I don't mind going back to him at low ownership. Especially with no MCW. Phoenix and Washington. Sorry, guys. No Westbrook. Lock and load Bradley Beal. I like his price. I like his usage rate. I like everything about him. Give me some Bradley Beal. No Thomas Bryant. So you can look to a guy like Mo Wagner. I like him a ton. He's going to see great minutes. We know how he is. A great usage rate gut type of guy. I like him a ton. Give me some Wagner. I'm not getting to Robin Lopez. I think they'll start Wagner. But if they do start Lopez, I still like Wagner a ton. Even better, he's going to go up against the second unit. So either way, give me some Wagner. Ish Smith and Neto, we don't know who's going to start. We don't know who's going to see more minutes. So I'm just kind of canceling each other out. Mikal Bridges, he's looked good the past couple slates. I don't mind going back to the well with him. Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. Give me some DeAndre Ayton more so than Chris Paul. Ayton's in a heck of a matchup. Give me DeAndre Ayton. Booker, I still need to see more out of him, so I'm fading him. And that pretty much wraps it up in that game. Let's go to Philly and Atlanta, the value slate. This is what I'm telling you guys. Philly, no Ben Simmons, No Tobias Harris, no Seth Curry, no Shake Milton, no, who else? No Korkmaz. So this is a lot of guys that are out. A ton of guys. Joel Embiid, he has a Q tag. He should play. He should play. If he does play, I love Joel Embiid in this matchup. He's going to have to do it all for this team, basically. I like me some Tyrese Maxey. He's good. He's a heck of a player. I like Tyrese Maxey a ton. I like Danny Green a ton. Those are the two guys that are going to see great minutes. Isaiah Joe, Mathis, I don't mind going back to one of them guys. They're going to have to see minutes. They're going to get you points. They're literally cheap. Look, 4,100 or 3,900. Maxey's 4,700. Danny Green's 4,700. Give me Danny Green and Maxey. Give me Mathis. Give me Joel Embiid. They're going to have to run this team. I don't mind going back to them. On the Atlanta side, Trae Young, probable, the wrist. I don't really like him. I really get to Joel Embiid in this game. John Collins, Capella are just mad at me. Their prices are up. DeAndre Hunter, I don't mind getting to him. He's looked good. 6,200 though is an interesting price point. I'd rather get to Cam Reddish at 5,100. Give me some Cam Reddish on this Hawks team. I forgot to mention the center rotation. If Joel Embiid is possibly out, Dwight Howard is locking load. I like him a ton. New Orleans and Dallas. So there's a lot of value plays on this Dallas side now. I'd rather get to, though, the Philly side of the ball as the value slate than Dallas. I know both those teams don't have a lot of guys, but I'd rather get to the side of Philly. I think they're better than usage rate. I think they're better overall as the value picks. So let's talk about this Dallas team. Lock and load Luka. He's going to have to do it all for this team. I like him as a top stud. Zingas might be seeing the court. Watch the status of him. Either way, I'm off of him at that price point based on the minutes. Kleber is questionable. He had a weird positive case. We don't really know what's happening with him. No Josh Richardson, no Dorian Finney-Smith. You can look to Trey Burke, but the minutes aren't seeing past 20 minutes, so I'm off of him. Cauley Stein, if Zingas is out, you can look to Cauley Stein as a value. James Johnson, same thing. But they do have Dwight Powell, so it's going to be interesting how they do that. With no Jalen Brunson, like I said, you'll have to look to Trey Burke, but that's just mad of me. Like I said, guys, I'd rather get to the side of the Philly side of the ball for value. On the Pelican side, Ingram, Zion, great matchup. I like them both. Steven Adams is questionable. You can look to Jackson Hayes possibly as a value. So we could look to him at 3,100. I don't mind him. Bledsoe and Ball are just a toss-up. They're a coin flip. We don't know what we're going to get out of them two guys. Give me Ingram, give me Zion, and give me Luka Doncic overall. Toronto and Portland, Damian Lillard and McCollum, great matchup. Great pace of game. I like both of those guys. I'd rather get to McCollum, though, than Damian Lillard at that price point in recent form. Van Fleet, Lowry, Siakam, all in play, all close in prices. I don't mind those, the trio. Give me the buy low candidate, Nurkic. I love him in this matchup. He should smash 6,600. I like that a ton. Boucher finally seeing good minutes. Consistent minutes is the key point. I like him. And literally, other than that, there's nobody down here that I'm getting as a value. Like I said, guys, I'm filling in that value with the Philly team. Indiana and the Kings. Sabonis. He should be able to smash this Kings front court. Give me Sabonis all day long on this team. Malcolm Brogdon's safe cash game play. I like him a ton. De'Aaron Fox, we need to watch the status of his minutes restriction. With Hill and Holmes questionable, you can look to a guy like Harrison Barnes possibly. But I'd rather get to Halliburton, who would be starting. And a guy like Whiteside, which we have to keep scrolling to find him because of how cheap he is, 4,200. In a smash spot, give me Whiteside. And if and only if Holmes is out. Oladipo's been shooting the ball well. I like him a ton at a great price point. Miles Turner is a no-go for me, especially if he's playing Whiteside. Bagley, we could see him slide into the 4. I don't mind getting to him. But other than that, guys, that wraps up for me. Again, guys, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That helps me a ton, as y'all know. And have a great and safe rest of your day. Have a good one, everybody.